And welcome back to God of War. Here we go. We're gonna go talk to what's up at, deal with his shit, and then just go about our lives. God, dude, I can't believe, like, not even, like, into 20 episodes and 300 fucking plus deaths. Like, I mean, like, the 16 hours of gameplay, alright, yeah, give or take, I understand, like, artificial difficulty and all that jazz. Like, okay, that's been, like, a thing for years. Like, no doubt about that. I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, but the game is only fucking 9 hours long. It's like, don't be trying that bullshit on anybody. It ain't gonna work. Cause it just don't. Never has, really.
So, Mimir, why did Frey spin your face?
No. Speak of Baldur. He claims nothing harms him.
Oh, yeah.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
Maybe he is. Actually, now as I think about it, he really isn't. It's just that he is that bad.
Mimir, we're on the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
I just realized I said she instead of him. Not what I meant to say. Raggy. But yeah, there's another
Mimir,
swimming part I think I
you
did
never
where I
did
was
tell
just
me
fucking
why
around
Frey
with it.
spin your face.
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our focus is the road. Ed, how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform
Oh, yeah, the
at
horn.
point of the bridge. Take
You know, the one you're not supposed to fucking blow.
That horn.
We're gonna blow it. We're gonna blow it. What else was the fucking hilarious thing about the... Oh yeah.
Good.
Almost
Nothing
fucked us up over here.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world
nom,
serpent
nom, nom.
absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stones into his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
Alright, wish me luck. Oh, ha, ha, ha. You'll envy me.
Oh, those dudes are looking at each other just like fighting about to break out.
I've still got it, lads. He remembers me.
Yeah, I remember.
No, that's not right. Makuna huntun kun.
Everything's about to go downhill.
Eko tun no punora. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you.
What fucking war? Other than the fucking my dead wife,
Ethniun Forbur. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
fuck off. We need to know.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now.
Yeah, where to our death?
We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one on the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate.
Yeah.
Luckily, I know
Bullshit.
where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, he thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
I forgot he mentioned that. I was like,
The water's dropped.
wait a second. I forgot that he said, yeah, I never actually spoke this sober.
I haven't seen new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
How about to your death, bitch?
So when we get to the
What was
boat,
that other
we
fucking
can either
thing
look for that
too?
special chisel now, or go exploring.
Man.
I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
Because I'm trying to think of all the shit with this, and you get that the router.
Which way to the chisel?
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen.
What I meant to
then thread
fucking
past between
say
them.
was the wow, God, what the hell they call it? I want to say it was a pick, but I'm like, yeah. With the chisel, fucking, I don't know why the hell router kept popping up in my mind. I know I fucking need to buy a new one and do a bunch of shit with that. Like, fucking legitimately. Fucking pissed off at mine. Man, but I think it's also just because I'm on Wi-Fi when playing goddamn, fucking...
You were taken from this realm too early.
So Apex Legends, so it's like...
The special chisel is ahead past this gate.
What the hell is it? Shit. Because I'm actually trying to think of something else too, and I'm like, okay, as I'm like watching this fight. Oh, that's right, the undead dude. Ugh. Some of that shit was. I haven't really went through all of them, but there's only like one sailor that he's like I respect. I'll just be sitting here just saying like, the fuck do you mean is that? Bitch. God damn, dude, couldn't be like fucking all nice and but don't do good for me. That's what you fucking did. There's another good one too, and I can't remember it.
This, I swear.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other things. Oh yeah, other fact that I also fucking wasted that rune. I mean, it's on a nice, kind of reasonable cooldown, like 90 seconds. That's not harsh. I'll be honest, that is not harsh, but it works out. It's a nice one. You can't be sitting here just like, oh well, I fucking wasted that. I gotta waste 5 minutes to get done just to grab it.
What is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Thamur. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge onto his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, a quarrel there spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night, Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son.
And died.
But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
Dead.
You'll see.
He got knocked up. Fuck out. Even though that legitimately is what happened to him, he just got fucking crash bang bonked and like.
Thor killed him. Oh no. He fell in the village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he
Oh yeah, that's
charming
right.
place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
Ball bag. I love to fucking call somebody that. You goddamn sweaty ball bag. Oh yeah, and then my other favorite fucking enemy in this game. One that kind of also just like, really?
Wolver, are we doing this?
Yeah, that ain't no wolf kid. That is a fucking lichen. He's a little. The reason why I actually kind of am like, oh yeah, these are like really fucking neat, because it actually like encompasses like the lichens proper. But the weird thing is the fucking claw power that he gets to have. It is super weird. Because I'm like, why? How? There's like a power part. I mean, like the way how like he does it. There is a good. I think the howling is what triggered it. Like the way how his hands are now low and low. I think he either has like speed or some shit. He had like some type of power up too, or up with it, where it's just like, yeah, it's a buff where he increases his fucking speed, and it's like, go, have fun. Oh, but do I get the fucking maybe not? Oh, I don't remember. No, I just killed it. Damn it. The lichens have one of my personal favorite fucking grab,
The tip of one, yes. A very, very giant.
which is where he just like takes the jaw and just rips the fucking skin right off the goddamn fucking off the fucking lichen, and it's just like
Ring looks promising.
it's beautiful. Like it really was just like, that is tippy top tier death right there, son. Like it was mighty fine. Which is also like a strong thing to say about this shit.
Trick lad.
Thanks. His idea.
I don't know why the hell it also is the way how it is too. Like, you know? There's no reason for it, for the most part anyway. It's just that's how it was. I think I actually just did a fucking like brain bender fart ramble about literally nothing, and it's like I did it again. Raggy.
What happened to the survivors?
Oh. Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
Just like that asshole Ymir. If you haven't fucking played Smite, you may not catch that reference as much, but god damn, like only him fucking oh god, well, the Morgan is like a problem in and of itself, but that's different. Him, Loki players, and who was another like piece of shit hero that I hated people always fucking playing? Oh god, it wasn't Kronos, because I dug the shit out of Kronos. He was super fucking
Here
great.
he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
Oh man, I can't think of the fucking name. Like you picture him, but I'm like, nah, no, that's not it.
Hostiles. I'm ready if you are.
Agni, that fuckboy. I hated anyone who could fucking play Agni. And my hate and my reason for hating people who played Agni, because they can play him better than me. Getting that fucking timing down, getting all that bullshit down. Oh, it was super just fucking that toxic. Yeah, what was what I was looking for. Not scummy. Oh my god, I can't think of the right word I want to use. I had it too, and I was just like, yeah, it's like what I would call assholes who like just like assholes that just did that. I didn't hate Aliwas around that time, and Bacchus was just like a new thing that everyone learned how to do for the most part. So I have nothing against him. But like the fucking people who are just like, yeah, watch me just fucking combo you to nothing as Agni and just like fucking win because, oh look at that, you fell for the trap, la la la. You know, you just get all these like fucking dumb shit like deaths. You know, you just like this fucking like wombo combo, and it's like, go fucking die in a fire, Agni. At least it won't be like the horrors of Yield Guan Yu, which was everyone's fucking nightmare. That's a personal favorite of mine too, and I was to take a photo as I'm looking. Bologna. Everyone had such a fucking boner for Bologna. The thing that made me laugh about that was the fact that she was... What was she, a mid-tier? She was like a high mid-tier fucking... high mid-tier warrior. Wasn't the best. That fucking went to goddamn, that other... well, tier, yes, but Thor, I think, was an assassin at the time. I mean, I also laugh at anyone who fucking still goes around just like, oh, look at me, I'm motherfucking, what the hell is it? Thanos, like, everyone who played Thanatos, Xanatos, or Thanatos, I don't know that. There's a name that always gets me really confused, too. I'm like, goddamn. I mean, thankfully, it wasn't the ye old days of brain-dead Kublai Khan, i.e. Ao Wang. And your celebrations. Like, you want to win a couple of games? Just play fucking Triple K. That's all you gotta do. That is literally what that game was. And in all honesty, I would probably re-download it on my goddamn PS4, and I would just play it. Just for shits and giggles, just like play around with it. Oh yeah, and there were also the idiots that fucking... See, I could sit here too and just be like, yeah, Ao Wang was also like brain dead, but I'm like, no, you actually had to know when to like do the right combos. Like, there were buttons, but if you failed those buttons, we're going down for the count. Isis had its fun. Janice was just...
Hey, how did the road trees that? That's handy.
Unga... actually, yeah, I think the term Unga Bunga would still work too. Because that's how I felt about, like, fucking Agni.
Light crystal.
Baron, I think, when he got released too, was that just as much as a fucking, like, herp derp type of character. It's just so, like, busted. Or at least, like, in the idea how I was playing, or how people played Baron, it was just, like, super, just, like,
to Njord, we offer back
scumbaggy kind of thing.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord calmed the winds and seas for the fishermen. For that, they loved and worshipped him here.
But we're dealing with, like, a couple of characters, too. It's just, like... There were some stupid Mercury players. There were some stupid Naja players. I was one of them. The only reason why they were stupid was because if you don't build Deathbringer as your third item, you're gonna lose, game. You're just gonna lose. This is how it was, because that was Naja's fucking ultimate. Just time those buttons right. Boom, boom, boom. Does it? Yep. Time attacks are just like a 3-hit combo. Boom, get those critical strikes in. Bam, bam, bam. If you didn't do the right things with that little boy, you were gonna lose. Oh, yeah. Really, he had a remodel changing way back? Oh, yeah, that's right, because he doesn't look like the fucking little boy anymore. I don't know. For me, anyway, I was never a big fan. The reason why I wasn't a big fan was just the fact that the way how you actually had to play him was just like... You had to wait for someone to just hit the fucking sash. Like a... Well, actually, you're supposed to use the universe ring toss. When you fucking clip motherfuckers with that, it's just like slow down. And if you were smart, there were ways around like getting through him using fucking Windfire Wheels as ultimate. Because Flaming Spear was his fucking auto attack button, and the sash was like a stun. But what makes me laugh the most, though, were the people who did sash and then immediately fucking ultimate. You could do that, theoretically. But if the other dude was quick on the trigger about fucking hitting the invul button, you just like blew your fucking ult. Plus, I'm also not a fan of... I'm still gonna say it too, like, I'm not a fan of like all the shit they did. Like, I miss the old anal beads, man, and the fucking Aegis Amulet is still shit. Like, instead of it being like the... Well, it says here, like, using this item, you know, you could still move your damage, you know, you're invulnerable to damage and whatnot, but it's on like a 2.5 minute cooldown. The problem is that, yes, you are invulnerable to damage and healing. You're not invulnerable to shit like Ensnare and other, you know, crap like that. If memory serves me right, this is the reason why you're supposed to have the purification beads, because that was the reason why. Plus, too, like a lot of the old fucking... A lot of the old builds, too, are like that. It's just like... Yeah. Also, he looks... As I'm also looking at his face, too, and some of those skin fucking cards, they look so bad. Like, oh boy. But actually, a weird character that made me always laugh at people when they played him was Cilia. And the reason why I say that was because the people who did play Cilia, if you knew what you were doing, if you understood the concept of how to actually play Cilia,
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
You were pretty damn good. Like, no lie. Like, if you were a problem on the battlefield, you were a definite problem. However, sometimes you just get fucking caught off guard, and then, oh hey, look at that, you wasted your ult trying to escape.
Getting down there?
Missed completely at the fucking people who were just standing there inside said snare.
I have a plan.
And it's
You do?
Do not act so surprised.
Oh, no offense, brother, but I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
I think I also learned a little bit of how to actually
This should be entertaining.
apply, like, playing circuit.
Ready.
She was a very tough assassin. Which sucks because, like, she was a lethal bitch. Like, whew, boy, Catalyst was a dangerous fucking move. You knew how to use it right. Like, ugh. The one that was also funny too was just like the way how she looked. Like, I love those fucking like piercing fucking blades that pop out of her out of the dress that are just there, and the tail looks cool too. Like an idea for like a mechanical tail. It's also really weird too, like some of her skin and whatnot. Huh. Oh yeah, the Hair Odyssey thing. I remember that. I'm also very thankful they changed up their fucking golden, legendary, and diamond skins, because they looked butt-ass ugly back in the day. Whew, boy. But yeah, God, I can't tell you how many fucking edgy ass players that are coolest is fucking playing Thanos. A lot of people don't understand like the way how you're actually supposed to fucking play as him in the friggin'. Why do you do this? And the sad part is like the way how you, if memory serves me right, the way how you're supposed to play Thanos is that you're supposed to whip around 1 Q. No, 1 because Q or something else. You're supposed to like throw that around, you know, and do damage. Your 4 is to deal with escape ease because, well, for the most part anyway, because there's also the fact that you have to take into account that your 2, which is the buff, gains a massive speed advantage when you couple it with when someone's like ready to go down. Oh, so this was sad right here. Blam. 3-piece combo to dead. Like, ugh. But yeah, going back to fucking Thanos, you're supposed to be able to like snipe with your 1 to do massive damage, kind of get them out of the fight. You can use your 3 to call up a bunch of souls from minions. That gains you extra HP every now and then. Your 2 is just like helps you traverse around and keep throwing 1s, you know, and use your 3 to heal because you need to. And then 4 to snipe down anyone who thinks that they're smart. You if you use the fucking invul thing, timed it right, you can prevent getting fucking 1-shot. Is there no launch? I don't remember if there was. There was a story.
You don't look too good.
There was. Huh, really, it went out of beta in 2014. Stop his ultimate. Yep, stop his ultimate. Now time fire. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that too. Like a lot of things that you have to understand as well when dealing with Thanos is because that he fucking harms himself to fucking do his moves. So yeah, there's that stupid thing. But this is also on top of your cost, which I thought was so stupid. This. Nope, I'm doing that right. Yeah, 5%. And you have to be like real smart about doing that shit too, because if you don't. And also, a lot of people too play a shitload of stuff in Wukong. If this was the Warriors era, holy shit. Wukong, the best. Don't know if he still is, but I know that he was the best. Odin, close 4th, I think. Tyr, I believe, was 2nd around that time. Oh, who the hell else? Nemesis, but I think she's assassin. Yeah, she's a high mobility assassin. She used to be classified as a warrior, but she had fucking problems. Oh yeah, and then there was like, oh, was her? Shit, I don't remember who it was. I know Juan, he was like another one, but he was like this warrior support thing where it's like, yeah, you can kind of try and kill him, but it's gonna work for her. Chaac was 2nd best. Though I think in some argument's sake, some Wukong would be like still on top of Chaac, and Bologna was top of him. But you had to work for Bologna, that was the problem. Because if you didn't know how to like fucking rotate her weapons properly, fucked. And then there was the whole thing with the Rangers? Fuck do they call them? Hunters, that's right. AMC is actually still a strong-ass motherfucker, and it's like, it's baffling to me how strong AMC is. Oh wait, actually, oh wait, that's right, I gotta fucking... How lazy am I? Still have yet to actually put my fucking my M2 SSD into use. I totally forgot that I have to fucking save up all my files, kill my goddamn hard drive, and then proceed to just like fucking reinstall like 82,000 things. It's gonna be like another fucking break and a half. I hate to like have to do that because I have to like do OBS. I have like this giant ass list where I'm like, okay, we gotta get rid of this, we gotta redo this, we gotta see those C files. Here it's still in the C drive, and yada yada. Because I forgot, like, oh wait, I have this on PC. I still get the fucking seasons pass. Like, I can, or whatever the hell the fucking like Ultimate Edition is. Like, I have all these free gods just waiting for me. I still have Awa and I am Darasu. I don't think was. I might be wrong. But who knows anyway, it's like... it's a weird thing. I remember that... It felt very weird seeing Cerberus as a guard. I've actually... when I played Cerberus or Cerberus, what the fuck... However you want to pronounce it, I think it's Cerberus. This guy is actually... a lot of fun. A little weird, I won't lie. Who's fucking... really crazy ass playing as. Might have a name, so who knows. But yeah, like, Abby knows fucking that. I like, but when Cerberus came into play, ooh man, it was fun. I don't know whether or not Freya's still getting her fucking just desserts because she's still a bitch. Everything about that character was just stupid. And it's kind of like, I laugh too, like, knowing that about, like, so many people who fucking played the shit out of this goddamn character. Say what you will, I still fucking hate it. Still hated the shit. Changed her around a lot around that much. Like, the way how they, like, fucking treated her, I feel like it still was, like... Okay, yeah, she was a problem, I won't lie. So was fucking... Well, actually, I was almost about to say Kali, but then I forgot. Like, no, she wasn't. She was shit. And still is. And the reason why I say that is just mainly because, like, everyone fucking... like, everyone fucking was, like, playing goddamn... Well, it was Trophy Hunter at the time in Scallywag, I remember that much. Like, everyone fucking played the shit out of...
Hey! You again!
Out of Kali, but no one knew how to fuck to play her, and it was, like, so stupid. Like, everyone was, like, just... was just, like, pathetic playing fucking... Because you had to, like...
Wow, that was something, that
that was that fucking...
Here, catch! Well, that was a waste of a perfectly good hour.
How were you not seen? There is nowhere here to hide.
Oh, that. It's a little trick my people can pull. A special way of not being
I
seen.
love this.
You can be invisible?
The camera
More like
angle
I can
that they
step
mentioned
into the realm
too.
between realms, and your mind doesn't understand what it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft.
Ta-da.
It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
They got that ultraviolet eyes, motherfucker.
Your
That's the
brother
reason
wanted
why it
to
doesn't
know
work on
if you were
dragons.
enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me? Was there meat on his breath?
I love that fucking.
You let him touch this again.
KRATOS is literally the thing that I would do. Like, in all honesty, just whip the fucking axe at the dude and just be like,
Come on, then.
oh shit. Yeah, God.
So that's how Brock was in the temple right after the water drop. He stepped between realms.
Okay, now shush. I need complete silence for this.
Funny enough, and I'm thinking about too, like all the fucking.
There you go.
Then it was also like my personal favorite too with the old days of New Law and the fucking Fenrir build, which I loved the most, which was hilarious. Where it's just like if New Law dropped her fucking pillars and Fenrir also ulted to grab an enemy god, if he could move around the pillars and just cause like an absurd amount of damage to the fucking enemy, and it was just so good. But going back to mentioning Kali and the problem about her and whatnot is that she was so believe, if memory serves me right, because I think it still applies to how Kali works, she's very, 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 very item dependent. It's not like Naja where it's just like, oh yeah, all you need is Deathbringer and you'll be fine for the most part until you have to like get into mid game and late game. Kali really needs to have that gold boost in order for her to achieve, you know, the way how she works. Again, this is like, we're going back to like 2016, where I think the last thing I remember was playing fucking Amaterasu. Because I think her release date was 2017? No, 2016, I was right, yeah. So yeah, Amy's had her fucking ways, so I'm like, that was the last I remember playing of her, was then. Which, I guess... I mean, like, also looking at these skins too, I'm like, this hurts. It's just like, okay, some of these aren't great. Even though, like, anything of fucking Awaz is just... I hate everything of Awaz. Everything. And I really do mean, like, everything about his fucking skins is just
I don't
awful.
suppose you can try.
Fucking Galactic Invader looks stupid. The VA for Galactic Invader was stupid. The VA for fucking Nutchromancer, as it referred to as, was stupid. Chilling Grass may be the only like reasonable one out there. Freaky Tiki was just like meh. Goddamn Shadow Spirit doesn't look any better than that, because it's like now it's taken from
Happy to provide.
crap, not Cyber Anubis,
It's plentiful.
Stargazer, the Stargazer one,
Knowing you,
which is like,
it doesn't involve standing around here.
oh my god, like
But how do we
that
move forward?
skin of Stargazer of Anubis is what makes me just love that character so goddamn much. Like, that attention to detail on that dude is just... Oh, man. But I also think Infinite Seer might be sick stress, but again, because I'm also not seeing the corpses. Also, fucking really, we're still nerfing... This man hit... Wow. Oh hey, they finally fucking changed that.
Boy, Armor really liked jewelry, didn't he? Even braided his beard with it.
I happen to think he looks dashing.
Yeah, it took...
You know, For a snow-covered corpse.
How long? 3 years for them to finally put that back in? Yeah, almost 3 years for Empty the Crypts to finally still be persistent when Awa dies. That shit was so stupid. Like, okay, cool, yeah, like, thanks. Way to fucking ruin, you know, something that was great about, like, the power. Like, okay, we could have gotten rid of, like, most of that shit.
Careful! My shop's right here!
About, like, all of the crap about, like...
We heading into that building?
Yes.
You
hell
think
was
there's
it?
something inside that'll help us break
for-
the ice and get to the chisel tip?
No.
Oh, God damn
I'll
it.
keep thinking.
Part of the... God damn it, I'm trying to, like, remember this thing. Oh, so here's the fight I was talking about. This dude sucks. But, oh my god, I love him as, like, a concept. So he'll fucking one-shot you, but the giant, like, round, Celtic shield on his back is, just makes him, like, invulnerable to back attacks. I also love that fucking sword. But then again, that's just because I like Sirens and whatnot. And, like, only a few things, like, countering him doesn't do jack shit. And only, like, a few attacks, too, like, also allow you that luxury. But he's such, like, he's a cool character, which is, like, the deaths, you know, that whole, like, Dark Souls thing where it's just like, yeah, make one mistake, boom, dead. But again, like, way back when, Awa, he had one of my favorite builds about making fun of Awa. I think there's a video of it. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on the card. Because I may not, but, holy shit. Damn, I didn't realize that corpse explosion was just that fucking dealt with. Holy shit. That, like, one of the funny builds that you can do pre-fucking, like, 2015, like, way back when you could fuck around with, that was Empty the Crypts. God, they did so much dumb shit to him. Was that, oh hey, like, you could make legitimately, like, a kind of reasonable armored Awa build. Like, you can make him tanky. And it was fucking hilarious because here's this dude that just refuses to fucking die, and you're now getting caught in this fucking ult alongside eating a goddamn, I don't know if it's gonna be on this thing's. It's Belt of Frenzy, yeah, but I'm trying to think of the other stupid ass, yeah, it's not on here. I see Breastplate of Valor, but, like, wow, like,
Enemies ahead.
it actually kind of makes me laugh. I don't see any stacking items as being part of the core damage. That was one of the reasons why I built Awa as I did, because I mean, like, Banescraft Talon is useful, and Typhon's Fang is kind of like, eh? Like, why do that when you have Banescraft Talon when you can just do shit like that? Spirit Desolation. Okay, yeah, like, alright. You know, having that 1 second cooldown shit, and Doom Orb, I think, is just useless now, and where you just can't snowball anymore. Because that was the fun part about that goddamn thing. And Spear of the Magnus, yeah. But there's no... It's not even in the arena build either. It just replaces fucking Spear of Desolation, or it replaces Spear of the Magnus with fucking Obsidian Shard, which is like, why? Like, there's no need for that. Obsidian Shard, yeah, is like really fucking a powerful thing for the fucking, like, penetration and whatnot. But you can get away with much more with, like, fucking Spear of the Magnus at certain things. Plus, too, you're not supposed to be going after the fucking tank in the arena if you're a goddamn mage. your shit is supposed to make like giant CC bullshit of like you fuck around with the whole notion of the arena and then just fucking kill the, you know, everything and everyone because you can do that. Because that's one of my problems I'm looking at right now, mentioning fucking, I love that, just that one punch and it just fucking fades away. Because one of my problems I'm now looking at now, and I don't remember part of it happening, because I don't know how fucking back then it was, but the fact that the corpses got so nerfed to shit. Like, 20 bucks says corpse explosion does not have the
You knew this
fucking...
place before?
I came here on a diplomatic mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Vanaheim.
Oh wait, never mind. I just realized I read the wrong number.
What I didn't know was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
I didn't realize that that was the initial damage, not the corpse
Nothing
explosion.
at all, lad. That's the tragedy of it.
Because I just
They
realized
took
I'm
no
looking at
side in
this.
that
Yeah, like
madness.
710 makes sense
Odin's
with
paranoia
100%.
is surpassed
Because
only
I'm
by
like,
Thor's
I'm looking at this. I'm
lust
like,
for blood.
wait, hold on. Why the hell's they fucking nerfed corpse explosion to shit? They didn't. They just nerfed the initial damage to shit. But then again, part of that wasn't the fucking main squeeze. It was the damage per corpse shit. That was the main squeeze. Healing reduce? Did he always have that? Damn, I don't remember. I don't remember if he had healing reduction. I know he had fleeting breath, which was like the shit that like fucked around with the additional effect if you caught them healing. Oh, any healing. See, one of the problems I had with fleeting breath during my fight, with one of my fights way back when, was the fact that Neith, who was one of the fucking big tier hunters out there, Neith is still like the fucking poster girl for Smite. Like, there's no doubt about it. All the fucking hunters, like, everywhere you go, every hunter's been like, or every archer's been like the fucking, you know, poster girl. Because it literally is that, like, no joke. League of Legends had fucking Ashe, Dota 2 has Drow Ranger, Smite has Neith. Neith's been like the fucking original, the OG girl since like 7 years ago. But one of my problems with Neith was the fact that Fleeting Breath didn't get triggered from her fucking Weaver, her 3, which was the Weaver ability. When you triggered it somehow with minions and minions and gods and whatnot, you healed. You got to heal, but for some reason, it didn't want to fucking trigger off that, and I don't know why. So I don't know whether or not they changed it. So I mean, I'll be happy if they did, but if they didn't.
Another crystal. Just give the word.
So whatever, you can just... Because the reason why I didn't want that was the fact that, oh hey, she could just backflip out of fucking Undead Surge, so there was no point using her. Part of that was that problem. And it's funny I say that too, now I'm like, but Athena would have been the best, you know, best poster girl for this shit. Unfortunately, she was not. One of my favorites, though, was the fact that, what they mentioned is the question.
Ooh, you got most of it.
Wait, whoa. Time out. Basic ornament deals 15%. Knockbacks, blinds, or grabs. Yeah, so Fenrir.
Well,
The other
stealthy
blind shit, I
planet
think,
is
from
not.
X-Ball.
Now we must
And
free the other
knockbacks,
strap.
but I don't think that would
Do?
count for anything. Yeah, Vengeful Assault, Express.
Why are we going up when what we need is all the way down there?
Think.
Well, The chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so melting it won't work.
Correct.
And there weren't any shattered crystals nearby for me to shoot, so that's not an option.
Correct.
That name was
That just leaves
Tusky.
smashing the ice. We need something ridiculously heavy to... Oh, I get it now.
Good.
Yeah, but I totally forgot, like, so... Wow, they got rid of the critical strike hit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
How are we going to turn the hammer so it lands near the chisel tip?
Fucking accidentally
Not
hit
possible.
up on the
We cut it
scroll
free,
wheel and it
write it
fucking
down,
paused the
and figure
episode.
out what comes next after.
So your plan involves a whole bunch of luck then?
You are welcome.
I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. It's like, it's already over. I mean, like, all it is at this point is just climbing. So, in the next episode, we get... No, we're 2 episodes away. We're actually, no, we're 1 episode away after 18 when we get the chisel
What
tip.
now?
Hold
And
tight.
my fucking nightmare exists. So, remember to always stay alpha, always play your games on the hardest difficulty, and I will see you in the next episode of God of War.
This plan
Second
seems
challenge. That'll take
ill-advised.
a second. Peace out, y'all.
Jump!
That didn't work. It only fell a little ways. Oh no! The floor's collapsed. There's a sand bowl, but how do we get to it?
We cannot. Here. Boy,